Hello, and well, that's James the Lion, but this is my collection. Every MCU movie, from top to bottom, apart from Black Panther, obviously, because it's not on Blu-ray yet. But yeah, this is the full collection. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America First Avenger, Avengers Assemble, Iron Man 3, Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor the Dark World, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Thor Ragnarok. There you go, 17 of the 18 movies right there. And I'm going to marathon, not all in one go, but I'm going to watch them over the next few weeks. Going to watch all these movies, and yeah, I thought might as well make it into a series. And I just saw this. I just saw Iron Man. So, let's talk about it. Yes, I'm keeping my voice down because it's midnight and I just watched Iron Man and I want to record these videos straight after I see the movie. Here's how it's going to work. After each movie, I'm going to make a video talking about the movie and talking about when I first saw it, talking about the movie, what happened in the movie, what I thought of it, was it good, was it bad, and yeah, just talk about the MCU in general. 2008 was an epic year for superhero movies. The Dark Knight was amazing, and in the same year, the birth of the MCU, Iron Man. If this movie failed, we may have not had an MCU. You know, a lot relied on this movie, and they really nailed it. This was one of the best solo movies in the universe in MCU, even now, and for me, it is the best origin story in the MCU, even now. Now, I remember seeing this as a kid. I'm 22 now, so 10 years ago, I was 12 years old when I watched this movie. I watched it in the cinema with, I think, with my mum. At that point, I just didn't expect it to be such a success, you know. I didn't even know it was going to be a universe, first of all. Like, I didn't know it was part of the universe until Avengers Assemble. So until then, I did not know that they were going to cross things over. Had no idea. But yeah, I just remember just really enjoying the movie. Really enjoying the movie. Even though I knew nothing about the universe, before this movie, I did not know Iron Man. I didn't know Iron Man. I didn't know Captain America. I didn't know Thor. Okay, believe it or not, it's true. I knew the Hulk because I saw his old movie, 2002 I think it was. Sometimes I look back and think, how did I not know them? But then again, I never read comics. I never read comics, superhero comics, so I wouldn't have known. Everything I know was from the movie. It's like, I knew Superman, I knew Batman, I knew Spider-Man, I knew the Hulk, because I grew up with their movies. I knew the Fantastic Four as well, because I grew up with their movies. I didn't read any comics, so my knowledge was limited at the time. Back to the movie, just so good. If I was gonna rate it, 9 out of 10, definitely. I give nothing a 10, by the way, so 9 out of 10 is a very high rating. Just gonna say this now, there will be spoilers, so if you somehow haven't seen it, then I apologise, I guess. First scene in Afghanistan, I think it was. That was an interesting start, because he is someone who sells weapons to the US military, weapons for war in the Middle East, etc. And yeah, getting kidnapped in Afghanistan and building that suit to get out. Oh my god, that scene when he first builds that first big suit, that scene when he's fighting everyone off, that was so badass, wasn't it? That was just his escape from the cave. That was badass. The funniest part of that was get his arm stuck in a cave in some blocks, right? And an enemy comes with a gun like this, shoots him. Just the way he shot him, and the bullet just bounced off his suit into the guy's head. That's just straight up karma. The friend he had in there, what's his name? Yinsen. That Yinsen death was it was rather sudden, but I kind of wish he lived. All that experience from Yinsen and escaping the cave made him realise that he can offer more to the world than offering weapons of destruction. You know, he can do more than that. But obviously, he's not just doing it for that. He's also doing it to use his tech instead to build Iron Man suits. And for Mark II, the Silver Mark II, the test flight was just... It was just such a cool scene, and did it with the theme song as well. I don't know why they got rid of that, because Marvel, if there's one thing they're lacking, well, one of them is villains, but the other thing is theme songs. They don't have any iconic theme songs apart from Avengers. Ant-Man is really good. It's not really iconic yet, but it could be in future. Ant-Man is really good theme song. Avengers, iconic. This Iron Man's theme song and Iron Man 1, it's up there in the top 3. Right, and they just stopped using it. It was also good to see Phil Coulson. Obviously, he died in Avengers, although he didn't die because there's a TV show called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that's 4 seasons in, and he's still alive in season 4, so there's that. So he's not really dead, but the Avengers don't know that. The Avengers never knew he survived, which is weird. To be fair though, that's a good show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really good. Season 1 starts off a bit slow, 2 is okay, but 3 and 4, bro, it is a brilliant, it is one of the best Marvel shows. But then eventually he gets his final suit, Mark III, the red and gold suit, and it's just like the test flight earlier. It was just so cool to see him finally suit up, and it was just awesome. Just when he first suits that up, when it all comes together, ends with his mask coming on. 10 out of 10. That scene is a 10 out of 10. Okay. I know I said I don't give anything a 10, okay? It's a 9.8 out of 10, how about that? After he suits that up and goes to the Middle East to save some refugees, that is also like one of the coolest scenes in the movie. Obviously for a long time he was selling weapons to be used in the Middle East, but this time he was going there to save people there from terrorists and stuff, and it was just generally just a really cool scene. Just when he took out that tank as well, that was awesome, and the fight with the jets. So yeah, then there's Obadiah. Not much to say on him. I mean, I guess I understand his motives. He wants the company basically, and Stark wants something else, and Obadiah doesn't agree or whatever. Marvel seems to like doing movies where the hero fights an evil version of themselves. Think about it. Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Ant-Man, Doctor Strange, Black Panther. It's a recurring theme in a way. It's not a bad thing though, because each time they do it differently. Obadiah is Obadiah. He's not a good villain, so what can I say? The final battle was good, although I do prefer the first two big battle scenes before that. That escaping the cave scene, and when he goes back to the Middle East to fight in his Mark III. Those were the 2 best action scenes in my opinion. Every Marvel movie has a good action scene, to be fair. Even the bad ones, every single one has at least one good action scene. But yeah, those 2 scenes in the Middle East, for me, were better fight scenes than the final battle. The final battle was still cool though. Watching it for like the 5th, 6th time after seeing all the MCU, it felt a bit short, but maybe because I'm so used to longer fights in the MCU, in the newer movies. Obviously, it's always gonna feel short, but it's rightly paced, and yeah, an epic final battle with an epic ending. And then it of course ends with him saying he is Iron Man, which is rather crazy. I mean, I certainly thought that when I first saw the movie. I was like, why would you tell him that? What are you doing, Tony? You're putting a target on your back. You're a rich guy, then they're gonna know where you live. Yeah, it's the next morning, and I forgot to mention something. The after credits scene with Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury. Now, when I first watched that as a kid, I did not know who that was. I did not know who he was, so it wasn't like anything exciting to me. But now, 10 years later, now I know everything that's happened. That scene is just so much better, you know. You think that the only hero in the world is so cool. It's so cool. Start of the universe. Anyway, back to the video. That is the end of this episode. I will watch Incredible Hulk whenever I can, and then I'll do a video on that. I don't know about the schedule yet, but I want to do at least 2 of these a week. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And the Infinity War hype is real. I would be louder, but it's midnight. It's nearly 1 AM now. So yeah, see ya.